Greetings to the amazing agents in Austin, Texas. My name is Hudson Warren. I'm a MAPS coach and an agent, by the way, just like you. And I am the Bold Coach coming your way this October. And I'm so excited. And let me tell you briefly a little bit about me for those of you that don't know me, which is a lot of you because I haven't done Bold there yet. So look, I'm an agent first. I truly am just like you. I'm out in the trenches still. And so I'm going through the market. I was in the market last year that was amazing and yet crazy. And now I'm in the market this year that's uncertain and still crazy, right? I've got a team, and last year with 6 people producing, we closed 206 units for about 60 million in volume. I'm based out of the Tampa Bay area. And so I do what you do, and I think it's important that you know that. I do spend most of my time on the coaching side of things because quite frankly, that's where my heart lies. See, coaching is why I have everything. I'm sitting in my house right now. I've got an amazing marriage and 6 children. Yes, 6 under the age of 12. I am insane and I love it. I have multiple investments. I have 6 streams of income, and I'm a high school educated. I just almost upgraded myself. I'm high school educated only. So I think it's important that you know, and so much of it was from Bold. See, I went for Bold for 5 years straight. I went 3 times a year for 5 years, and I went in at 0 production, like a literal 0. It was a year in, 0 production. And 5 years after my first Bold was the first year that I earned over $1 million, and I became a coach from the guy who just graduated high school only. There's so much opportunity, and all mine came from coaching relationships. That's why I do what I do. And so that's me. Here's what I want to share with you. Gary Keller, you know, that billionaire that lives next door to you, he's talking a lot lately about the reality of the fact that we've been in a service and really speed-based market. Let's be honest, like, you didn't even have to give great service. You just had to show up first to get the listing, and show first to get the buyer in, and offer first to get the offer in. And that's what we've been in. And it's been great for what it is. A lot of us have made a lot of money, and it's been wonderful. And yet we are moving very rapidly into a skills-based market. And if this is the only market that you know the last 2 or 3 years, then you've got some skills to learn. If you're more experienced, you've got some skills to revisit. And it's time to set ourselves up so that in 2023, rather than saying, oh, shift, we can be the people who, as agents drop out of the business, because they will, that's the reality. That's what happens in a shift. Agents will drop out of the business. Not you, not if you choose to put yourself in a different environment. And in fact, what happens when you do that, and you put yourself in a coaching and conditioning and accountability-based environment, you will be able to take the business that they've left behind, grow your market share in a massive way. And market share gained is very hard to lose unless you also get out of the business. And why would you? Unless you made so much money that you decided to retire. I want to share with you that the average agent in Bold currently is finding 11 new pieces of business. All right. So for some of you, you're like, oh my God, that's amazing. In 2 months' time, 11 units. Great. For some of you, you're like, oh, that's cool. And some of you are like, I do that in a week. All right, it's an average, my friends. Now, last October, I had a gentleman create 97 deals while he was with me for 2 months, 97. And just this summer, I had an agent in my Bold who took 256 seller listings. You heard me right. And I saw them. 256 seller listings. So no matter what it is that you would like to achieve that would give you your big, bold, beautiful life by design, it can happen in that room in that 2 months' time. And the beautiful thing about an October Bold is that what we do today shows up 60 to 90 days from now. You will roll into 2023. You'll end 2022 really strong. And yet you will roll into 2023 ready to hit whatever goal you have set for yourself, while everybody else is going to be sitting there in disbelief because, oh gosh, what's happened? And I know that your market is one of the most inflated ones in the country. Now, I'm not wishing anything on you, and yet that puts you in a spot where things could change rapidly. So I want to invite you to join us. The last thing I want to share with you is that if you register for Full Bold by this Friday, September 2nd, at any time by the end of that day, I have a series of 5 classes that are going to start next week on September 6th. They'll be on Tuesdays. I will record them if you can't be there live. They're going to be hour-long classes, and they are designed essentially to give you a leg up, to make sure that you get the most possible return for your investment of time, money, and energy in your Bold journey. So we're going to set that up. It's not regurgitated content. It's stuff that you will only get if you join us for those classes, and your ticket in is to register by this Friday. And if you don't register now, you're going to forget anyways, or you're going to talk yourself out of it, or you're going to go spend the money on a new iPhone or new Android. And that's all great and good, except this is an investment that will give you returns for a very, very long time. So I invite you to join me. I invite you to ask me questions as well. If you've got questions, reach out to me. This is my cell phone number. It's 239-989-1773. Again, it's 239-989-1773. Call me, text me. I want to talk to you. My highest and best use in life is to help other people get what they want. It's what I love to do. So allow me and Bold to help you do the same. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy the beautiful Austin world. And I can't wait to see you in October.